Hi, I'm Jake Wilson, and I'm one of 8 candidates running for the 4 Councilor-at-Large seats this November. It might feel like a crowded field, but I think choice is always a good thing. And I'm happy to report that all 8 of us publicly agree on some very basic things, like a fundamental respect for human rights, inclusivity, and the need to address issues like housing, affordability, and instability. I don't consider myself to have any opponents in the Councilor-at-Large race, only potential colleagues. I want to take a moment to acknowledge Bill White and Mary Jo Rossetti as they step away from long and distinguished careers in public service. I've found them to be guided by facts and reason, and their expertise and attention to detail is legendary, as anyone who tunes in during budget season could tell you. I've long admired that about them, and I want to emulate their general approach in the role, as well as that of former Councilor-at-Large Stephanie Hirsch, whose data-informed approach I loved. These are big shoes to fill. From my conversations with Somerville voters, I understand the anxiety currently gripping our city. Some of that's entirely natural for a change election that's going to see us elect a new mayor for the first time in 18 years and very possibly turn over a majority of city council seats. And this is all happening in really turbulent times. But a lot of this anxiety is the result of the campaigns underway in this city. We've got a mayoral candidate operating straight out of the Trump playbook, looking to make Somerville great again. And we have national and regional media whipping up worry about a potential socialist takeover of our city government. The net result is a general sense of dread and nervousness about our city's future, and I really don't want to see our city give in to fear. Ultimately, I have faith that Somerville will come through this process on a path to a brighter future, because I trust the people of Somerville to make good choices this fall and elect people who do right by our city. Here's why I see our campaign as part of the solution. First of all, I'm not a narcissist or an egomaniac. Ask anyone who's worked with me and they'll tell you that accepting praise is awkward for me. And my first instinct is always to share credit with the team. I'm not running to boost my own ego or in the pursuit of power. I'm doing this because one of my absolute favorite things in life is coming up with solutions, especially to complex problems. I'm a worker and a doer who believes in rolling up my sleeves and putting in the time and effort to understand issues fully and get things accomplished. It's called public service for a reason. And with me, you'll be getting a Councilor-at-Large who will treat the position as the full-time job the people of Somerville deserve. Somerville's people and its problems will be getting my full and undivided attention. I also believe strongly in accountability. One of the worst things to come out of the Trump era is the general sense that truth and consequences are a thing of the past. As your Councilor-at-Large, I'll be straight and upfront with the people of Somerville, and I'll always keep myself accountable to you, not to campaign donors, not to powerful special interests, not to outside groups, but the people of Somerville. In the next 4 months, our campaign will be looking to get our message out to voters. In addition to door knocking, we're looking for supporters to host small outdoor gatherings of 10 to 12 friends and neighbors. These aren't fundraisers, but rather opportunities to speak with and listen to the voters of Somerville about what they love about this city and where we can do better. If you're interested in helping out our campaign by canvassing, hosting a gathering, or even just putting up a yard sign, please sign up for these things at jakeforsomerville.org. Finally, I want to talk about money. I hate talking about money in general. I hate money in politics even more. But the reality is that getting our message out comes at a cost. And in order to be competitive with other campaigns, we do need to raise funds. As long as you realize that what you're getting for your campaign contribution is simply helping amplify our message, not special access to a candidate or potential political favors down the road, I'd welcome anything you're able to give to help our campaign. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I'll appreciate any help you're able to give, as well as your vote on November 2nd.